Hey, what's up, all you crazy geeks and gamers? My name is Bryan Donihue, and I am your one-legged GM. Today we get to watch a special episode. This is not just the season finale of The Misadventures of the Restore Corps, but the series finale as well. Today you get to watch this unique and, frankly, unique is the best word for it, cast try to save the world from something that they really have no business trying to save the world from. So, yeah, a couple notes about it. It is a longer episode today. Instead of cutting it short artificially and, doing a cliffhanger and all that stuff, just seems cheap to me. Instead, we're presenting you the entire episode as we filmed it. So it's going to run long, but it's going to be crazy and terrifying and terrible in all of its goodness that is the Restore Corps. So be prepared for that. Couple other quick announcements. My next show is actually this Memorial Day weekend in Traverse City at Cherry Capital Comic Con. We're going to be there in the game room all weekend long, gaming and showing up, just having fun with all of you folks. So come out and join us, sit down with us, play a game. I'll be running some games as well. So come join us, check out what we have. And after that, the next show after that is going to be July 4th weekend in Lansing, Michigan at Capital City Comic Con, where I happen to be a guest this year. So that's going to be really cool. We're going to be doing some panels as well as introducing a Kickstarter for a brand new card game. Yes, you heard it right. We're jumping into the card game thing. I think I'm pretty much just insane at this point with all the stuff that we're doing. But we're announcing that card game, and I'll do more videos on that as we go. We're partnering with Rob O'Neill, who's the awesome cover artist for that. Nope, that back there somewhere. I don't know, somewhere over there. Yeah, down there. That right there. He's the cover artist for the other handbook as well as the interior illustrator for a lot of our games. So we're partnering with him to do this awesome, fun family card game. We'll talk more about that though. Other than that, I don't have any further announcements. So as usual, on with the show. So we are back for season 2, The Rise of the Ruby Queen, with the Restore Corps. It has been months in the real world since we've recorded. We had this really weird thing that we released, this kind of new game thing that we've been playing. Links will, of course, be in the comments. Yep.
Version 2
stuff and things.
Folks, this is basically what you've been watching as our playtest of this.
You no longer have to watch
very,
us
very
be
true.
the monsters. You no longer have to watch us be the monsters. You can play one yourself.
You monsters can play monsters, yes.
You monsters can play monsters yourself. We love you, little monsters.
So, and it's been that and the launch, the writing, all of that stuff. So it's been a while, but as we last left our intrepid heroes,
Yeah.
They had come back to Grand Rapids with all kinds of clues and things, figured out that something bad was really going on, and then used the satellite to get real-time imagery over a location in Grand Rapids. I believe that was Calder Plaza, if I remember right.
Yep.
and they had seen what I say, several like black vans or whatever show up, and people start, well, being really culty and doing really culty things, if I remember right. So
those dang culties.
I don't know if
Pretty
figured out
much.
the right term, or we finally accepted that we're stuck dealing with this.
that I think there's a little from column A, a little from column B at that point.
that we actually have to deal with this now.
We don't want to.
So-
we're going to.
You had taken, or Fred had driven you to, after loading up with some interesting munitions, including a 20 millimeter cannon, that
Big bada boom.
that imp could barely carry. You were on your way over to Calder Plaza to confront the darkening skies and culty stuff going on. And if I remember right, Imp, you and 42 were busy duct taping, using 42's duct tape to duct tape said cannon to a cleaning cart.
Correct.
We had plotted that. We hadn't started.
Yeah. We had planned
Okay.
it. It is
We were
yet
in
to
the
be done.
plotting mode. We didn't have
All
the
right.
outlook to do it yet.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, you really can't move that. To be fair, if you swung the cannon around, you might knock out 3 people in the back of that van. So,
At
all
least.
right. At least. So you Fred screeches to a halt, only knocking over 3 trash cans, which is actually pretty good for him. And kind of right up in front of the plaza, and is like, all right, guys, go for it.
The trash cans are like 35 yards apart.
Again, only 3.
And
Good for
that's
Fred.
good.
I mean, he drove down it, half on the sidewalk for half a block, but
You think
Fair.
we had names for them?
could be. Who knows?
It's Fred. I don't
We just
question
thought
that.
he's a bad driver this whole time, and it's really all on purpose. It's just fun for him.
He's counting the points.
Yep.
I mean, it could be. Secretly, there's little tally marks on the dashboard that, So,
Wait, that does explain his sticker collection.
We did very specifically say that there were tally marks on the back quarter panel of the van.
yes, you did. Yes, you
That
did.
was episode 1.
So,
All right, so whose turn is it to mark them this time?
I
all right.
I can't tell if it's nervous energy, the fact we're about to just take on a bunch of cultists, or that we're just
So if Fred pulls up, I immediately kind of like open up the door and kind of like poke my head out, like seeing what's going on.
Okay. All right. Fred is parked on the sidewalk. There's no other way to say it. He's on the kind of sidewalk there, not even close to a spot. Perpendicular on, like cat a corner on the sidewalk. That's
Sure.
Right?
Did he do like half a bootlegger turn?
kind of, yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. I said he screeched to a halt, so yeah. He works the emergency brake really well.
A little too well, if you ask me.
See, this is why we had Celix when we were on the boat.
We did all
So-
pass those checks.
I see mine.
I feel like on the boat we were like, I didn't know it could be this calm in a vehicle.
Is it this smooth? Is it this smooth normally?
Don't forget the helicopter ride too.
That's right. Thank God Fred wasn't flying that one.
Oh, I wouldn't let him. I would not let him.
So, what are you guys doing?
Well,
I'm gonna pile out of the back of the
We've got a
van.
plan.
yeah.
I was saying it's time to dismount. So
Yeah.
Get out so we can work.
I want to try to like blend into the crowd a little bit.
There's not much of a crowd left between the blood red darkening skies, the figures in black robes, and Fred nearly committing homicide with the vehicle. There's not many people left in the plaza who shouldn't be there.
Repeat after me.
Fred-
Ah!
If Fred was going to hit people, why didn't he aim for some cultists? That's all I'm asking.
I'm not sure he was aiming.
Don't
Would have
worry.
been-
We'll
would
tell
have
him to
been-
aim next time.
I mean, that's true. You could have.
This
So-
time we'll tell him to aim.
Legitimately, I have this question. Who actually has?
What if I rephrase it to, I want to try to stealth into the area in general, not necessarily with the crowd.
Okay. So, for those of you who haven't seen it, Calder Plaza is a large open plaza in between a couple of buildings. One's a federal building, one's a city building, and a bunch of other buildings in there. It has a giant red statue thing on it.
It's behind you on the on the
Yeah,
art
it's
board.
it's
It's true.
there.
It's right there.
Literally right there. It really is right there.
I know what it
So
looks like now.
you do, yes.
It is a large stationary mobile made by Alexander Calder.
It's a large red
Stationary?
Martian thing.
It's just not a bee. It's better than a bee.
All right.
That is true. That is true.
I don't know.
All right.
I just know that he made a lot of
Gruff.
mobiles. I don't know if mobiles can be stationary. I don't know.
Gruff, what are your slanted? What are your no, they're not
Square eyes, see.
Square eyes. See, that's the term I was looking for.
As I look around the plaza, what do I see?
Most of the people who were not involved have very quickly vanished.
Right.
The darkening skies and everything. You look around, you see there are a lot of cultists gathered. It looks like they're actually gathered in a smaller circle and then a bigger circle around them. There are a couple that are making some markings or using what looks like spray paint on the concrete itself. Your experience says, okay, great, they're creating circles for summoning.
Are they
Excuse me, you don't have a
under?
permit to be spray painting on the
Are
public
they-
property out here.
Are they under the statue thing?
No, they're to the side of it.
To the side of it? Okay.
Yep.
Imp looks at the giant case he's going to have to wrestle. Then he flips open another case much smaller, and he reaches inside and he pulls out the magazine of explosive shells that he took away from Glitch.
Oh,
And
Okay.
he hands it over to Glitch and says, "Hey Glitch, I think it's time for you to go create some spare parts."
Thank you.
Okay. So
we get all
To kind
Glitch
of
is
tag
loading the
team,
shotgun.
And before I got the shells, I was also looking around. I do have the visor on. Is there anything we see through the eyes
Right.
that Norbert gave us?
Not yet. No. You're not seeing anything really that stands out other than, the blood red sky. So, yeah.
And resuming the loading.
Good call. And who is strapping down the duct tape? I mean, I assume
We haven't gotten
42
there
and.
Yeah,
All right.
they've all gotten out of the van.
We just got access to enough room to move this thing
Yeah.
around.
All right.
How
So,
far away from us are the cultists?
probably about my scale again. The closest ones are about 4 away, so they're not real far. The center of the circle that they're creating is closer to 5 away. So I mean, it's kind of, it's not in the dead center of the plaza. It's off to the side a little bit.
I immediately, no, I am not going to change right away. I am going to kind of look out, see what's going on, kind of lean back towards the van. Okay, guys. Oh, whoa. Don't point that thing in my direction. Tell me that's unloaded.
That would be lying.
I haven't loaded it yet.
I'm gonna like hunker down a little bit and be like,
no, the magazine's still out.
Fine.
Pulls out one of
You're
the
not
massive
supposed to
20
tell
millimeter
him
shells and
that.
slots it into the magazine.
I've got a little bit of an idea.
Oh no.
I'm liking what I'm hearing.
Norbert handed me this earlier. And I pull up the hatchet body spray of doom.
I mean,
between you guys with the 20 millimeter cannon and Glitch with his explodey shotgun, aim for this. Aim for this.
Okay.
Well, there goes kind of my idea.
Are you going to baseball
Are
it,
you gonna throw it in?
hit it into the corner?
Yeah.
Is there any scenario where we go talk to these people before we start attacking? I'm just checking.
I think our safest bet is to attack.
They killed 4 people that we know of.
Mm-hmm.
They raised a ratathrope demon.
Mm-hmm.
And then they tried to turn us into ground beef when we were on Mackinac Island. No, we're not talking anymore.
I was just checking because, like, very similarly to those band members and stuff, these people could just be like patsies. Like, they could just be
they're
fodder
actively
for this.
participating in a cult ritual, which none of them's. Hold on, I'll ask the question: do any of them seem like they're tied up, like they're doing this against their will, like they're potentially?
Oh no, they're all
I-
in it wholeheartedly. Yes.
Tell you what,
been misled is the question. Is what I question.
Tell you what, any of them that don't become spare parts, I will make sure are very secure so we can take them back to base.
Okay.
You know,
I've got an idea. Glitch, fire a warning shot, and then after that, we'll give them a chance to surrender.
Hold on.
Aren't
Hold
they
on a second.
explosive rounds?
Hold on. I have a somehow better idea about the warning shot. Nero, you fire the warning shot. The rest of us have much higher caliber warning shots.
Oh, Neuro. You can shoot this thing too. Aim at this thing.
Hey, Gruff.
I open the revolver, close it. I've got my banishment bullets in here.
I like the way you think.
So, Vlad, are you still? Were you there for that conversation, or had you
Yes,
already
I was.
gone off? Okay. Are you still going off around?
Or have you
No,
learned your lesson from how many times you've died?
So I was thinking they have a book that we were supposed to try to get before them, but they got to it before us. We should probably try to get that book back before we decide to actually like blow things to smithereens.
Is it removing that thing from existence really a bad thing?
Nope.
You don't know the kind of magic in that book, do you?
Look,
Do we see the
That.
book?
look, if it is destroyed, I'll pick it up for some time.
If it's that essential, he will.
Do we see the book at all? Looking over towards
Sapling,
ours?
give me an awareness roll, please.
Oh, good.
I'd like to make that roll as well.
That'd be a survival awareness for those of you playing along at home.
Well, starting off strong with a 4 on the die. Let me see what I got.
Mine is a 93.
I'm assuming I'm mildly
67.
distracted. Duct tape as we are currently duct taping a stabilization platform to a 20 millimeter cannon.
Yeah, I'm not observing. My focus has been on. I'm doing this.
Is it a stabilization platform or a sanitation platform?
It really is.
Why not?
I mean, to be fair, after they use the 20 millimeter, they will need the sanitation side of it, so we're good.
It's
dual
true.
purpose, right?
Why not both?
Neither Sapling, neither you nor Vlad see anyone with a book who's got it out.
Alternative question. Is there anyone that seems to be leading or in charge or directing people at this point?
Yes. Using the roll that you just made, yes, there is. There seems to be a couple people who are kind of directing people, but one of them in particular on the far side of that inner circle kind of seems to be directing, especially the design of the spray paint on the cement and everything. So
That seems like a good target.
If we were to do this strategy with blowing up your hatchet body spray,
yeah,
what is the area that would be affected by that? You got any ideas?
No. I don't even know what it does.
I don't want to risk being caught in that area, but I got an idea.
Listen, all that I know is, and I turn the can around and it just says hatchet body spray. And then there's a piece of masking tape wedged onto the side of it. And it says "of doom" written on it in Norbert's handwriting. That's all I know.
I see a little arrow pointing up
I
too,
know.
saying keep this and forward.
This way forward, yeah, exactly.
This side towards enemy, you know.
Can I make a?
I mean, he did make it for us,
Vlad.
so probably yeah.
Can I make an intelligence or judgment roll to see if I can make an estimated guess on the affected area?
Vlad, how fast are you?
Fast.
Yes, give me a judgment roll.
Judgment 32.
Okay. You're guessing it's going to be big.
Okay.
Because Norbert doesn't throw around the word doom lightly.
No, he doesn't.
And to be fair, most of what he handles is not, low powered anyways.
He wants it to work
Vlad,
the first time.
Did you see a book in there?
I did not see the book. No.
Okay.
That person.
How about
must be in
this?
charge.
You and I are effectively the same speed. If you spot it, take off like
a Vlad out of hell.
And grab it.
I could do that.
How about you just, instead of close it like that, that'll be your job. Book retrieval.
How about one of you fast boys just go take out the leader?
I mean, I could do that too. I got chains and a few daggers, so.
So no kaboom.
Yeah, but then Vlad will be in the middle of everything.
Oh no, we're still making a kaboom.
Yeah, especially with Mr. Banishment rounds there.
Mine aren't banishment rounds; they're anti-Eldritch rounds.
I was pointing like that way.
Depends on how we're arranged.
Mr. Banishment.
All right.
Where in the Brady Bunch lineup are you?
We don't know. Only Bryan knows.
All right. So I guess the plan is, Vlad, you are keeping an eye out for a book. Gruff, you're throwing the can in. And then myself, Neuro, and Glitch, with hopefully 42 helping me to stabilize this thing, will be shooting at the can in the middle.
Yeah.
So I've been duct taping this whole thing. Can I see if it's secure yet?
Sure. Go ahead and give me a. You're using your duct tape with the permanent power, right? Okay, give me that roll. Your talent roll.
Oh, I have an idea.
20.
Sapling, I need a survival awareness roll as well.
Hey.
That's a 35.
Okay. Target's something really low, right?
Oh yeah.
15.
For your talent? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It goes.
Yeah,
it goes off with just my base.
It is solidly on there, yes.
Do I
Sapling?
have
Don't know
enough
how
time?
solid the rest of the cart is, but it's on there.
The card is not. Need an assessment roll on that. 74 for me.
Okay. Neuro, you said something?
I was going to say, do I have enough time to cast to shoot straight on myself?
Sure. Go ahead and make that roll.
And I was duct taping, so.
Can I make a
Yeah, you've got plenty of time.
can I make
They
a
were
handicraft
observing.
structural check on that cart?
Sure.
No. No criticizing.
No, just the cart itself. Make sure that the cart
Yeah.
is stable enough to
It's not
handle
gonna
it.
dissolve when you shoot the thing.
3 plus 6.
I am putting my full weight
89.
behind this.
Okay. 89. It is as stable as any basic cleaning cart is.
So this cannon goes off. This cart's going bye-bye.
Yeah. Do the wheels lock?
Yeah, what?
Hey,
So,
I can make sure they
Legitimate
do.
question.
Two of them do.
I can make sure they do.
Or Gruff, I've seen those. I've seen those wheels.
There's a reason this is a 2-effort thing because there's going to be some bracing. I am very sturdy.
Hey,
Okay, so
all right.
106 with the cast at 90, so
Okay.
yeah.
So yeah,
What bonus does he get?
what I was gonna say, I think you had that written down at one point, don't you? What's the effect of that?
I mean, he beat it by like 16, so what does he get in addition?
well, let's see, shoot straight. It's just a plus 45
Okay.
for 5 rounds.
Yeah,
Just a plus
So we need-
45 for 5 rounds.
So we need to go now.
easily.
As
Yeah.
as I see him finish casting, and I don't know if he touches his gun or like kisses a gun or whatever when he does it.
Oh my gosh,
I-
it's got to be a kiss.
I absolutely I huck.
Touchability.
I huck this can, and I'm hucking it at one of the cultists' heads.
Well,
I am fastballing at this at someone's head.
in the meantime, we're kind of distracting them by thud, thud.
As I'm just kind of like pacing back and forth, keeping an eye out for the book.
I have a
Okay.
question.
I go to shoot.
All subtlety's gone now.
Also going to shoot.
Cool. I have a question out of above table for a sec. If I were to throw encouraged plant growth as an AoE at any of the little weeds growing in the plaza, could that disrupt the circle they spray painted?
Ooh.
It might.
Whoa.
It might.
Nice.
Yo.
As a point, I don't want to ruin your plan because it's a good plan.
I mean, I'm just trying to contribute in some way. I am a teenager. I cannot do these things.
No. I'm actually I support your plan entirely.
Very much so.
It's built on top of a parking structure.
Hey,
I mean, you
there
guys
are
were about to
dandelions
blow
in
it
my
up.
structure.
So, I'm sorry.
Hold on. It's built on
You know
top
what?
of a parking structure. However, there are trees planted along one side of this plaza that if you encourage those to grow, you could make them grow and their roots could
Hey,
break
Bryan.
and distract.
I was wondering why there were cracks in the ground. Now we know.
I'm just saying. There isn't
prophecy.
There are a bunch
Holy
of trees.
crap.
There are a bunch of trees that you could cause to grow, and their root structure might cause that destruction or damage to that as well.
This is going to go so
Well,
wonderfully horribly.
I'm kind of wondering. I kind of feel like I should make the roll first, but if I maybe use my destiny point to ensure that this plant growth is very effective at breaking the summoning circle.
Yeah,
Is that something the GM would allow? Because I don't want to meta too much, but I do want to contribute in a way because I'm a plant child.
I will allow, yes.
Yay.
I love it. I think it's perfect.
Now have trees getting bigger and expanding.
So,
I think
as a
Sapling
destiny point, how exactly do you see this happening?
Well, I'm looking over and I see the person spraying the circle stops. They seem to have maybe finished and they're getting ready to start casting. And I see our time is kind of gone. So
Okay.
I feel like I was kind of half in the van, half out, and I feel like I need to be out to actually do this. So I'll quick jump out of the van and I'll say, we have to do something now. And I'll kind of put my hand out and cast Encourage Plant Growth AoE. And I would really like for all the little, because there's always weeds and stuff, and then all of a sudden just kind of woof, and kind of tear up. It doesn't have to be the whole plaza, but I would like it to disrupt it enough that they can't just be like, oh, little chalk, we're good.
Okay.
I don't need to destroy everything, but I would really like to.
How long does it take to cast that ability?
I think just a round. Let me see.
Is that a talent or is that a ability?
It is a fate ability.
Okay. So
it's not, I don't see any time defined, so it must be one.
Okay.
What are you trying to not make more work for us?
No, I just don't want to collapse. We are going to have to redo this, but I want it to be effective, but I don't need it to be explodes and caves in the entire thing down into the lower parking structure.
I have a suggestion if you can take it. It's still all Jessie, but here's a wonderful idea. Gruff was talking about the trees over there, and this is the use of a destiny point. Maybe Sapling's use of faith with being a dryad and wanting to defend the natural world. Those trees all effectively become ints and their root structures shoot through the ground, disrupting everything, and they just all wake up and start swinging.
Hey, if we're going to get sassy, I like that. I also like the idea that maybe the plant growth goes off so effectively that it grows up around the feet of the cultists and maybe restrains them so they can't just run away. But I don't want to get too wild.
So
that's a bit.
There's a destiny point. Do you want the plant growth, or do you want the
because you got
animate?
I've got animate plant, but that is a talent.
Right. But again, it's a destiny point. So you could actually meta that talent. So do you want the army events, insert trademark here, or
no, we'll do fetch the water from the well. Worst trademark.
Animate plant is a touch delivery.
Destiny point.
I know. I'm just, I don't want to get too crazy here.
It's a destiny point.
They're all interconnected.
My goal in this action is to disable the symbol on the ground that they have.
Okay, so the fastest way to do that would probably be the plant growth.
Yes,
AoE.
that's my thought. I've observed that they are seem to be popping off here, so I want to stop it before it actually gets activated.
What is the AoE of that?
See, this range of 1 can be thrown, so it's not real big. So I'm hoping maybe this destiny point, or we can roll up a new ability real quick for a wider range.
We'll bump it for a destiny point. Okay. So to even a 2 would probably encompass most of this circle.
That's what I think, because 1's just too small, but 2 should do it nicely.
Okay.
And as awesome as the trees would be, the dryad probably doesn't want to put trees in the line of booms.
Listen, friends, I have 3 little baby trees in my bag. They can come into play here. I can encourage their growth, and then I can animate them. So like that can happen depending on how long this fight goes. But
so you're using the destiny point to
disrupt their circle.
Disrupt the circle.
I want this chewed up. I want the earth to reclaim this space a little bit.
Okay.
It was always like that.
Calm down, Pamela.
So that goes off. Because there's always a little bit of a downside to a destiny point use. You feel like when you did this, you had to get some extra energy from somewhere. One of your little saplings withers.
No, baby.
Oh, no.
But in the midst of this, what you assume is a circle, all of a sudden these weeds just poof, like about a foot and a half tall. So, I mean, they're solid, and yeah, I mean, you see kind of the pavement kind of shift a little bit. There's a few minor cracks here and there. So, and all the cultists kind of go, what?
What drain would you like me to take on that?
What's your standard drain?
Well, I guess that's fair. 8 plus range -1. So you said it was a range of like 4 or 5.
Yeah. So it'd be 5 to the other side. So let's call it 4, range of 4.
Okay.
So
11.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. 11. Cool.
So yeah. And that was the extra from the the guy who you think is the leader, or you thought was the leader, steps forward, and he seems to be ignoring the weeds, and he pulls out this book and starts chanting.
I huck the can at his head.
Oh,
As I'm already charging in because I saw the book.
And I yell the word fire.
I'm going to come to a screeching halt in my charge.
I need initiative rolls, please. So Vlad's charging, Gruff, you're chucking, Neuro, you're shooting. So for you 3 specifically, I need an initiative roll.
I'm also shooting.
Also shooting.
So
together.
Everyone except Sapling and 42.
42, I believe, is giving me a teamwork roll.
Yeah. 42 is stabilizing.
Oh.
Teamwork.
Hey.
all right.
Because if not, that gun's going back that way.
Great.
So I need basically 5 initiative rolls then, please.
22.
We'll go around.
7.
We'll let Bryan dictate where we're going around for that. Just so we don't I'll shout it at him.
Imp, what's your initiative?
7. Perfect. No. I wanted it to be low, actually.
Perfect.
How many actions?
3. I really wanted my initiative to be low because I wanted it to give Vlad enough time to get in and out.
Okay. Neuro.
27, 2.
Gruff.
I have a 28.
Okay.
And I have 5 actions. I am Fast Boy.
Team Fast Boy, go!
I am Fast Boy too, but apparently not fast enough.
I am Speedy Boy.
Vlad, what'd you roll?
22, 5 actions.
At least 2 of your holding actions at this point.
And Glitch.
Let's go with 19 and 2.
All right. Okay. Gruff, I need a thrown
Weapon roll.
combat thrown weapon roll.
Okay, so that is a 51.
Okay. All right. Neuro, you were shooting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Glitch was shooting. Vlad was running. Imp was shooting. Were you going to Neuro? Next would be you. I'm going to guess that you're pretty much just going to kind of cancel your actions because the thing is not anywhere close to the target at this point. It's
The can's not there yet.
no. So are you waiting, or are you shooting the can while it's in the air?
You could also
I'm going to wait.
you could also just start shooting other people too. That's fun.
That is true. No, specifically was shooting the can. So you could change. That is true. You could change. But that would basically give you one shot instead of the 2.
I will wait.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Vlad, you take off. So Gruff threw it. You see it thrown, or you see the book at the same time. You hear Gruff yell fire as he throws the can.
And then I'm
Are
going
you
to try to stop myself before I even get to the crowd.
Okay, give me an HEC roll, please. Because
Okay.
you're cruising at that point.
32.
Where is that? There it is, right there. Okay.
My
All right.
move is 5, by the way.
Okay.
You are cooking. Holy cow.
You get about 3 before you stop. So you're about halfway in between the van and the circle.
By the time you stop, you kind of look to your side and you just see a can fly past you.
I'm
Pretty
gonna.
much.
Can I possibly also throw a dagger since I came to a halt too?
Why'd you come to a halt? You should you have one job, sir. None of it is combat based.
You got
Book
to
it
book
to
it
the book, sir. Thank you.
Book it to the book.
I would move
Well,
out
I'm
of
not
the
going
way
to be in
for
there
you.
when that can explodes.
If
You
you
gotta-
continue
I'd
to
look
go, you wouldn't be in there when the can explodes.
Because when I get shot this round, go off next round.
Glitch. You are there. Stop. Glitch. Are you taking the shot while the can's still in the air?
Where is the can?
Like right next to me.
About that time, it would be, pretty much neck and neck with Vlad.
I'm
We don't have a
Going to
vampire
hold.
problem anymore.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna hold.
Okay. Yes, you will get one. You can throw one dagger if you want to. Vlad.
55.
Okay.
And I'm just throwing it at the closest cultist I can see. And this is one of the enchanted ones that I got from Norbert.
I'm trying to
So one of
remember
those
here.
enchanted damage daggers that you got from Norbert.
Oh, quiet, yes.
They're the ones that are dull and chipped and messed up from
It's
Marble
bludgeoning
sticking them
damage.
into
Other
statues.
actions.
Okay. And then Imp.
Yes.
You're shooting at the. What are you shooting at? At the can or?
I was told that it was going to be at someone's head, so I'm aiming for that head.
Okay.
Amen.
Just
Lord,
not
pass your
mine,
ammunition.
right?
Give me a combat ranged.
All right. 42, would you please be so kind as to I have a question for you. Do you have HEC as a skill?
My second lowest skill, but I have it.
Perfect. Do you have any in combat?
Just the base. I have thrown. I have thrown.
You have no ranks in combat?
Just my base.
Nope.
Combat
Perfect,
was not.
perfect,
I don't
perfect.
remember having any.
Awesome. Roll a
I've
d20.
just thrown.
Roll a d20, WD.
Okay, let's do it.
What'd you roll?
36.
Perfect. Total? So you added 3 to my roll.
Sorry, actually, I didn't add my 9, so 30. That's 36 plus 9 is 45.
45.
All right, so we have
45.
4 to my roll. Perfect.
Okay.
All right. So I started off with a base of 57. We add the 4,
Okay.
that puts me up to 61.
Okay.
I now have, I rolled an 18 on the die.
Okay.
79.
79 minus 3 for range, because I was told what range I was at.
76.
76.
Okay.
Somebody's getting obliterated.
I mean, like, also, it's just a luck roll on their end, right? Because, like, they're occupied, they're busy,
Yeah.
they're not evading.
I need
He's chanting.
He's
He's
chanting.
reading.
He's busy.
a luck roll from you, Imp.
Can I hate? Just once, I'd like to be able to make a luck roll. Just
I know. Why
once.
can't 42 have the luck roll?
I don't think I've ever gotten to do a luck roll.
You know what? Both of you make a luck roll.
Yes.
Sweet. Oh my God, this die loves me tonight.
Please
Agreed.
explode. Did it explode?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
40,
Up or down?
54.
Up.
Oh my
29.
gosh.
Okay.
You both rolled really good for just a base set roll.
Our dumb luck is doing good.
Yes,
All right.
it is.
That's our entire team, okay? We need the dumb luck.
So in this round,
Hold on, hold on.
I'm just dumb. Their luck.
What happens to everybody's second action, at least?
The rest of my 4 actions are me ducking and covering. Just saying.
I was gonna say, Neuro. I thought you were holding the entire round. You're actually gonna shoot when the can lands.
It depends. By my second action, where's the can at?
Oh, the can's not even past Vlad at that point.
Okay, then yeah, I'm waiting. Yeah.
Okay.
I
All
figured
right,
as the person
so-
with
So that's why he wanted to roll a 7.
That's why I wanted
Here's
to
what
roll
happens
low,
in
so
this
the cans
round.
would be there.
Here's what happens in this
Don't
round.
worry, it'll get there eventually.
Gruff chucks the hatchet body spray of doom can right at the head of the chanting cultist. As Vlad is taking off for said chanting cultist, Vlad realizes that and stops, watches it, kind of that whole Spider-Man slow motion, watching the can go by type thing.
My
As the
vampire sense
can-
was tingling.
As the can was hitting the cultist in the head, Imp touched off the 20 millimeter cannon, which has a millisecond flight time at that range.
Tick, tick, boom.
Not even.
For the head, let's just say there was certainly enough energy to impart not just on the cultist, but on the can. Not just through the cultist, but through the can.
This is why I tried to stop.
Were there
This
any
is why
cultists?
you were supposed to go get the book.
Were there any cultists behind that cultist that the bullet also went through?
Not
They were staggered just fine.
Okay.
There will be a giant hole through multiple walls in a building behind the cultist.
That's fine. It's a federal building. No one cares.
We'll get to it.
But
Nothing we've
He's a
never fixed
character.
before. We fix a
Um,
lot of bullet holes through walls.
that is very true. So let's see. You guys were on the
I mean,
card. You guys were all out there. Sapling,
clean
where
up,
were you at that
after
point
Boomer, so-
time? You were back by the truck, right?
I'm by the van. I stepped outside so I could see, but I didn't like run forward or anything. So
Okay.
I'm not in the vehicle, unfortunately. But you know,
All of you, yes, all of you, give me a combat evade roll, please.
Yeah,
I'm
have
ducked.
that skill.
I'm ducked and covered.
That's right. You did
You did say
specifically
that,
say you were throwing it and then ducking and covered. Where did you duck and cover? Behind the van? In the van?
No. So with how I was kind of envisioning it, I'm at the front corner. You're familiar with the plaza, right?
Yep.
I'm at the front corner of that planter that I am assuming that I
Okay.
thought was going to be the animate thing. So I'm closer than I'd like to be to the explosion, but
Okay.
I am behind a stone wall, a bunch of dirt and roots and stuff, and another stone wall.
Okay, so you're ducked behind the planter. Got it. That's good for you. Yeah, everybody give me a combat evade roll, please.
67.
Oh no! Oh no!
The curse. It's the curse.
By the way,
I am behind the cart.
yeah, we're
Every-
actually we have a modicum of cover in this card.
I think the cart's just going to run you both over.
At
is
my
all it's
at
gonna
my
do.
height, it is good coverage.
And I have to.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
I'm
I am
crouched
right
down over
To be
it.
fair, the cart is concealment, not cover.
Yeah.
As
So-
a point, do I also still need to roll?
No,
I will. I'm
'cause
happy to
you're-
do so.
No, you're down and ducked. You're fine.
By the way,
Yeah,
in case anybody was curious what I was doing with my second and third actions,
Nice.
Reload, baby.
let's just say you didn't quite get that far.
I'm here.
Yeah, pretty much. So, 42, what'd you roll?
36.
Okay. Sapling.
Well, I exploded down.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So I rolled a 1, and then I rolled a 4, so it's not as bad as it could be for a 26.
Okay. Imp.
67.
Okay. Neuro.
Sure, you had me as
47.
coverage.
Okay. Vlad.
71.
Okay. Glitch.
I rolled a 3 on the die. So basically, I rolled a 2 on the die. Add 1 because it's in the dice tray.
Okay.
And I'm going to add my shirt.
What's
combat?
Holy shirt.
I was gonna say Glitch has some combat.
What
And he has
distance
quite a
right
bit of
now?
Yes.
he has a bit of combat evade as well.
Yeah.
So we're gonna call that probably mid 40s is probably correct in that one.
I would say about
Yes.
43, 44.
Okay. All right, and
From
then
what I
I gotta
remember.
figure out. I don't remember what the shirt bonus gives. I only make it up. I don't-
21.
41. It actually says
21.
on it.
Right, but that's under very specific circumstances.
Oh,
Gotcha.
That's before you find out how much you would be taking. If you declare it afterwards, it's only plus 10. If I'm remembering
I said
correctly.
before, so
Yeah, after you can add an additional plus 11. So plus 11 after that. So we'll call it 54 for you, Glitch. That's good.
I don't think it's good enough, but it's good.
I don't think I'm good enough, and I'm right next to the explosive.
the problem is Vlad,
not
you're
next to
2 away.
Yeah.
Even with your evade. Yeah, the problem is it's based against what caused the explosion, which is Imp shot.
EK.
Oh no.
And
So I kind of have a choice at this
we
point.
we multiplied a lot, didn't we?
Yeah.
I don't think we knew the numbers that was
Would
going to
anyone like to
happen.
hear what the damage numbers are for my gun?
yes.
Yeah.
7 plus 25.
Oh wow. Oh, just
Yeah,
a
no,
seven.
there was nothing left of the upper torso of that cultist before the bomb went off. And then you have Norbert's special hatchet body spray of doom.
you should know better than to give us stuff like that.
I mean, Norbert should know better than to give us stuff like that.
Exactly.
So if I remember correctly, I multiplied the difference by 7 and then add 25.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Just for the shot, yes. And by the way, I rolled a 4, so he would have rolled a 14 for his evade. Versus your 80 plus shot. Or 70 plus shot.
76. Now I'm curious.
Lots
get
and
like
lots of
a-
damage.
400 and
Did some of his body stuff pierce other people?
No, but the can.
What carnage?
The can did.
Oh.
So
Yeah, some shrapnel there.
yeah. That's about right. Yeah. So here's the
I want to put a logo on the stock of that gun. It says Looney Tunes with Mars in the background.
if there's so let me describe the after effects here. Gruff, you take 15 life pool damage due to overpressure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't feel good about that. Oh, okay.
Vlad, and I don't remember how many life pool people have, so I'm just throwing out numbers here.
You gone. We don't have a vampire problem no more.
We're at I just had it.
Would you roll, Vlad?
71.
Oh, you beat me.
The problem is he was right next to it,
Yeah, there's a point where proximity is just gonna
or very near.
Closer.
Very.
He was a lot closer.
He was
a
2 away.
Oh, yeah, he was 2 away. To what I'm only imagining with overpressure being the
You said
descriptor that
wait, you
Bryan
said
gave me.
71,
Yeah.
and I
So-
5. 5 times 7 is 35 plus 25.
That's not the shot. That's not the damage from the
Explosion.
hatchet body spray.
Oh,
That was just the
That'd be if
damage
I got
from the
hit by
gun.
your gun.
I
So
didn't realize it was HE.
Vlad, you rolled really well and still took 73 points of damage.
Woof.
Okay. I'm gonna have to make a judgment roll.
Yes.
Of
We'll get
course.
to that in just a second.
Just
We'll get
aim
to that in just a
yourself towards
second.
the cultists, okay?
There's
Just do me a
lots-
favor.
Lots of targets. Lots
Yep.
of targets.
Don't come backwards.
There's-
Keep going forwards.
To be fair, there's a lot fewer targets now.
Hey, Neuro, you might
There's
still get to
blood
shoot with that magic
There's
bullet
blood.
still.
That's special
everywhere.
gun.
That's the smelly good way.
Well, it
Nope,
depends on what
42.
happens next.
I've
that's
never been so
glitch.
happy that we are 5 away.
Glitch, 52 life pool.
I think I had 58.
Okay.
Oof.
Actually, that 52 would also be for Neuro and Imp.
And this is where I like to call my destiny point.
Wait till
Hang on.
we know if somebody dies yet or not, okay? Just do me a favor.
Actually, that'd be Neuro, Imp, and Sapling as well
52?
for that 52.
Well, damn.
42, you were behind some
Heavy thing.
concealment and a large, heavy stock of a gun.
And someone behind me too.
I was gonna say I was right there. 42 and I were basically at the same spot. We were both
Yeah.
5 away.
But I was
But
below the
42's the
profile
size of the
was
cart.
lower. Plus, I was bracing it, so I was bent over intentionally.
So
If anything,
42,
the
you
A's
only
for giving me cover.
42, you only take 41 points of life pool damage.
Yeah, I'm still alive.
If it had been 42, I think it should have canceled out just on principle.
So
Yeah.
Neuro, you're
Yeah,
using your
fight from
destiny
the waist
points.
down.
Yes, because I would be -2 on my life pool.
Okay.
Oh, gee.
So how would you like to use what happened instead of you dying? Or potentially dying?
Oh, gun.
Instead, I'm going to have jumped behind a plotter like Gruff did.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's the ones at the front of the plaza too.
So well, you would have been back by Gruff anyways, so all right. So your destiny point, as you saw all this happening, instead of shooting, then you said, "Oh crap, I'm ducking," right?
Yes, because I mean, I
Okay.
didn't shoot anyway, so.
So you still take the 15 life pool of overpressure damage. Because big boom. Big bada boom.
bada
Bada
boom.
bing, bada boom.
Which is definitely better than the 52, which would have
Yes.
killed me.
And yeah, there's not a lot of cultists left in the area. We'll get to the rest of it, but Vlad, I do need a judgment roll too.
I make it 38.
Holy crap, how did you make that? That's impressive.
Dude.
So my base judgment is 20 and I rolled an 18.
We
Okay.
didn't have to kill him.
So
Yet.
for those of
Fight's
you
not over.
Yeah.
for those of you following along at home, as an undead vampire, anytime Vlad takes damage, he has to roll to not go murder hobo on everybody around him.
And as I'm monstrous, the SE is higher than
Yes.
Yeah.
the base.
Yeah. So good job there. Yeah, there's not a lot of there are parts around. There are parts of cultists in a circle and here and there and on the windows and There are parts a lot of places. There's also now a giant crack running through the top of the plaza there.
We'll fix it.
They hear the crying out of all the little plants I just made grow as they like immediately incinerated.
Yeah, there's no more plants right now.
That's why I took so much damage. It's just like emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Imagine if it had been the trees.
Yeah.
All of you do realize the sky is still getting deeper red.
Uh-huh.
But we killed them all, didn't we win?
You know, this.
I should probably go for that book still. Now that I don't have to worry about the explosion.
That's actually a good question. Did the book survive?
Oh, where?
Give me a survival awareness to see if you see the book.
84.
85.
Okay, both of you see Neuro after you pop back up. You see the book open, sitting right where the cultist was. It looks untouched.
Of course it does.
Oh, from my movie history, this does not look good.
I'm going to charge, but I'm also going to draw my other dagger because I had two of them.
Yeah, you had two of them. You're not sure where the other one went.
It's probably somewhere.
It's like in like one of our sides because it blew it back towards us. Like,
it's sticking out of the van side. Just
no. Since I was like right next to it, my dagger was like just in line or just past the hatchet body spray, so it actually exploded it towards the cultist.
I just like the idea of you throwing it and then it blows right back next to you.
So, all right. So you're running to the book, right?
Yes.
Is that what you? All right. Give me an HEC roll, please.
I get up and I just kind of look around. I see
32.
the sky still red, and I'm just like, oh boy.
Sweet.
Gruff, the book is still there.
I finished cycling the round or the bolt. I then reach down and I crack open the water skin of holy water and start chugging.
Gosh, do I still have any of that? That's a very good question.
I have not touched mine.
Yes, I have half a canteen.
You just see a hand reach up. You're doing that. Mine.
Okay. Vlad, as you reach the book, you stop. You can't grab the book. There's this field, this force field, this shield, something surrounding the book. And you see, as you look around you, you see the burnt stuff, but you can still see the paint circle through the char and through the blast area. Granted, there's a big crack running through it, but the circle is glowing.
Man,
can I take out my chain and just try hitting the circle with it as hard as I can?
Sure. It bounces off of it.
Okay.
So Vlad, get out of there now.
With all the bits and pieces, do I see any upgrades?
Now's not the time to go shopping.
You're not.
I've got 6 hit points.
Yeah.
There's not enough big chunks to really put together to patch anything for you.
Yeah.
You not immediately around you.
If glitches looking that bad off, I hand him an entire canteen, my entire Nalgene, a liter of the holy water, which is still intact.
Nice.
Yeah, Glitch is definitely looking that bad. Yes.
I drank about half of it.
As he's starting to drink out of it, I start to take my pants off.
I back away. Whoa, buddy, whoa.
Don't celebrate.
I'm a married man now.
All right.
Always been a married man.
You've always been.
So
Like that.
So, Vlad, you're standing by the circle that you cannot get through.
Yeah. Did I hear Neuro say that I should get out of there?
Yes.
While
I'm gonna run back towards the van, and while I am, if there's any cultists coming near me, I want to swing my chain at them.
There's no cultists standing
I would say, like, yeah, are there any
in the
cultists,
plaza.
Like,
there's not.
They
were a lot closer than you to this blast, and none of them were special.
special.
After peeling off,
it was special. Sorry. Okay.
After peeling off the rest of my clothing, I'm going to transform.
Okay.
It's a straight judgment SC.
Yep.
It's a 30. I got a 17 on the die plus my 18, so I'm over the 30.
Okay.
No problem.
All right. So you transform fairly rapidly.
I transform everything except for my vocal cords and lips, so I can talk.
Okay. All right.
That's one weird looking goat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So are you down on all fours then?
Yes.
All right.
I am full goat other than the ability to talk.
Okay.
So has anyone seen a rat person around?
No.
No.
You better be sharing that or I ain't bracing again.
I'll drink.
Can I make a
half and then
spot
give the other
hazard
half.
roll to see if I notice any signs of the
was-
ratathrope?
Thinking that too. I'd like to make a
Yes, go
spot
ahead.
hazards just to see if there's anything
Go
around
ahead.
here.
I will drink half the holy water skin and then give the rest to 42.
Okay.
How much does that restore?
Almost done.
Back up to full. It's fine.
113 on spot hazards.
Nice.
Oh,
I gotta
that's
stop using this die because I just rolled a 3, so 78.
Okay. Vlad, as you are kind of getting away from the circle, you hear a crunch of, concrete or gravel, and you look back, and the ratathrope, there's a rat paw hand, giant rat paw hand, coming up through the crack in the concrete and basically just kind of coming up out of it.
I'm gonna swing at it with my chain.
Okay.
Wait, is it in the circle or outside of
It's in the circle. It's in the circle.
I probably can't hit it then with
Okay.
the fact that my chain just bounced off of the circle. I probably won't be able to hit it. So hey guys, I think I found the ratathrope.
yeah.
Was it the
He's
circle
in the
with
circle.
force field or was it the book that had the force field?
The circle.
Okay, it was
The circle, yeah.
I just couldn't
The
pick
book
up
is the book is in the circle.
in the circle. Okay.
Yeah.
The ratathrope's in the circle and I can't do anything about it.
As you look over there, you do see what can only be a ratathrope, large ratathrope coming up out of the crack in the concrete.
I don't think Imp made that crack. I think the circle did.
Can I try throwing one of my special hatchets at the force field? Because I don't know what it does, but
Sure.
maybe it'll do something.
Are you throwing it
Wait for
at
me
the?
to wait, make
Are
sure
you
I'm out of the
throwing it
way
at the
first.
circle, or are you throwing it at the ratathrope?
I mean, the red throat's in the circle, so I basically want to hit the force field, and I might as well aim at something. So I'll aim
Okay.
at the red throat.
All right.
I mean, I doubt you're standing right in front of the red throat.
No, it would have been off to his side.
So that is
He'd probably still want to get out of the way.
38.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely still moving.
41.
Okay.
I know.
So
Rolled a 13, not a
Wow.
14.
So close.
Oh wait, I threw it in my dice tray. +1.
Yay!
42.
42.
Yay!
Alright.
It succeeds
Um,
automatically.
It does succeed automatically.
So it actually the hatchet sparks and passes through the circle, the field around the circle, and it's a glancing blow off the rat throat.
So guys, special weapons. Special.
I hold up the one dagger that I have remaining.
At this point, does my shoot straight still going, or?
You're probably on the last round of it.
Yeah, for
So
a couple seconds longer, maybe.
yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to use this last few seconds and shoot right through the field. We'll try to shoot right through
Okay.
the field with my
Yes.
banishment bullet.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
I'm also going to shoot with the
Okay.
boomer special.
I'm just trying to get away from there.
Because we're throwing holy weapons at them.
I'm still trying to like stand up and drink this flask of water, which for clarification, is it just whoever drinks some is like healed up to full, or are we going to do rolls, or what do you want?
I will call it healed up to full is fine for this.
Except for me. If I drink
Yeah.
that, I get hurt.
Except for Vlad. That would be a bad move.
I do want to return to the van and try to get some of my drinks.
Okay.
Did
Okay.
everybody get an opportunity to have some of the holy water, or?
I did not.
Okay,
I would
I'll-
have passed over what I had left
Okay.
to Neuro.
But
So I'm
so
assuming
in
that
in this round, we've got Neuro shooting, Glitch is shooting. Imp, are you taking a shot as well?
no, Imp is holding his shot at this point.
Okay. So you guys give me a and Vlad, are you throwing your dagger, or are you gonna save that?
No, I'm trying to get out of there.
I walk
call.
over. I walk over to the cart, and I just look over at Imp and 42, and I go, "Harness me in."
Wait. How do you want? What do we do?
Okay.
Duct tape harness.
So
Duct tape harness.
How do you want this? Are you writing
All right.
it, or are you?
I'm pulling it.
You're okay. I guess I'm making duct tape chains.
We are making a chariot of eldritch 22 millimeter cannon.
We
All right.
have the GM. Yes.
So as you guys are doing that, Neuro and Glitch, I need a initiative from you, please.
Imp, while you're doing this, I need you to do one very important thing for me.
What's that?
Spark up a joint and put it in my mouth.
I will spend my round sparking up a joint and put it. You know what? I'm going to spark up 2 joints. One's in my mouth. One's in Gruff's mouth.
Just me smoking
We're
a
not
J.
doing this sober. We are not
No.
doing this sober.
No.
I didn't succeed my duct tape powers very well, but I succeeded.
Oh my god!
I really can't fail my duct tape powers unless I roll a 1.
By the way, this is we need this to be commissioned art at some point.
We'd already talked
It
to Rob
already
about it at
is.
some
All
point.
right.
I don't know.
So
The kid
Neuro,
27.
Neuro, what'd you roll? What'd you say? 27. And how you've got 2 shots or 2 actions?
Yes.
Okay. Helps if I could write. All right, Glitch.
17, 2 actions.
Okay. All right. So Neuro, give me your first shot, please.
$50. So it's been a while. So how do I do this?
So it'd be D20 plus HEC plus combat plus ranged plus your 45 or whatever stupid modifier that is.
And any expertise.
And then do I also do the Webley damage on it too?
No.
No, that's yeah. I'll ask you the damage in just a minute.
Okay, so that'll be a 95.
Okay. Give me your second shot, please.
$94.
Okay. Glitch, give me your first shot.
First shot is going to be firing. Second shot is going to be observing.
Okay.
Because I want to see what happened.
Sure.
I rolled a 13. So 13.
We'll call that.
I want to say probably 56.
Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. So in this round, Neuro, your first shot, you were using the banishment rounds from the Webley, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to ask for damage because I don't need it. Your first shot, well, let's just put it this way. You rolled a 95 because he was not evading, because he was climbing up out of the hole. He only got a D20 passive evade. I rolled a 1 and then a 7. So a total of -6. So with a difference of 101, 1 point of damage would have. And the banishment round is not a 1 point damage thing. Trust me on this one.
Plus the Webley damage is insane.
Yeah, the banishment round changes that. But anyways. So let's just say your second shot and Glitch's first shot were unnecessary and violent.
Always double tap, right?
Rule number 2, double tap. And then explode, apparently. With the explosive rounds.
Unnecessary and violent are my two favorite words.
That's true.
Yeah,
So
with the exploding round, double tap doesn't always have to happen.
No. In this case, it really didn't have to happen. So as you watch this Ratatothrope go away, the field visibly clears around the summoning circle. You hear a large crack of thunder. And you look up, and that deep blood red sky, you start seeing what look like tentacles forming out of the clouds.
Are you kidding me?
4,
Round 3, fight.
basically.
Neuro, imp, shoot up.
I don't have my insane damage anymore. I would have to cast another.
Doesn't matter. Shoot up.
So, as you watch, you see this. There's no other word but eldritch horror come out of the clouds, out of the ether into reality. It is the size of the federal building that you're parked near.
Is that term loosely parked?
Loosely parked. It's
with the way you redid the ground here, I'd actually say he's actually parked now.
Did he shift a little bit?
He shifted it a little bit.
Some of the weeds moved him in more appropriately.
So, what y'all doing?
I'm going to be drinking my drinks to try to regain some of my soul pool and life pool.
Okay.
I would like to use
Alright.
my actions to run.
No. Hey, that's my move. That's my move. I'm running to the van.
By run, I mean tow the cart.
Yeah.
I was going to
Or-
say,
right?
are you attached to the cart already? Did you hook
I'm
him up
going
to
to
the
wait.
cart?
I am going to
did that.
wait until I'm attached to the cart fully, and then I will go. I will.
Actually, I
Okay.
need. So, fun fact: I'm gonna need both of you to help me with this
Fine.
because we have to point this gun up.
Oh yeah. Okay, you are well secured to the cart. It might be I need to survive or you're not getting out of the cart, but at least not without welding tools.
All right. Cool. Got it. We'll see what we can't do.
You wanted to be fun. Do not ask me to secure you if you don't want to be secured.
Hey, it's all good.
As you're standing there prepping this, ready to go, the ground shakes as if something has landed.
Oh, good.
I mean, like trembling tremors.
Yeah.
Everyone give me an HEC, please, to avoid falling.
Oh, great.
Just
That's
a flat
fantastic.
HEC, eh? All right.
Gruff,
It's
you
like
get
golf.
bonuses because you're a quadruped.
It's like golf, right? You want to have a low number, right?
I'm with Gruff on this one.
I mean, if it's low, that's excellent for me.
I did well this time.
I
I
figured
did
somebody
really
was going to go low.
Well, I'm bracing myself on the cart, so
Yeah.
That's fair. All right, so 42, what'd you get?
27.
All right. Sapling.
I rolled a 5, so 18.
Okay.
Not bad though.
Imp.
Depends on what the
What'd you
target
roll?
number was.
44.
Ooh.
All right.
You're
Neuro,
bracing
what'd
yourself
you
on
roll?
me, huh?
I have a really good HEC.
28.
Okay. Gruff, what did you roll?
I rolled a 39. What's my bonus?
What, at least a 10, at least a plus 10 because you're on all four limbs.
Sure.
So
Sure.
So the
Yeah.
the gun squad stayed up.
I just stood up and I felt
Vlad, what'd you roll?
Oh no.
I rolled a 1 and then a 10 on the die.
Oh,
Oh no.
With a base of 18, that puts me at 9.
Okay.
You rolled lower than Sapling.
Glitch, what'd you roll?
I rolled 10 plus 1 on the tray. HEC was 19, so 30.
nice.
So, Sapling, you stumble and fall to one knee.
So-
Ow.
if Vlad falls over and he takes damage, does he have to make?
Oh no.
Technically, it might be considered stress, so I'd have to roll for it anyway, even without taking damage.
Well, you do take another life pool of damage because you biffed your landing. But yeah, go ahead and make that judgment roll again.
Oh no.
You rolled a 1, didn't you?
No, not a 1. I'm trying to remember what the actual number was. I know it's like an additional 5 or 10 to what the base was. The living is a 25. undead, I want to say it's either a +5 or 10 more to that.
I think
I
it was
don't know.
35.
Let me
Hold on.
Check for
let me
that.
look in this handy dandy little book that we have.
You mean the other
My
handbook,
book's
which
my
allows
book's
you to
put away. I don't have it out right now.
You mean the other handbook, which now allows you to play as one of the others, so you
Yes,
can
that
unleash
one.
your monster or fight against unleashing your inner monster.
You can build yours to not just be a part of a cleaning crew. Hey.
Maybe if
Maybe.
your monster has skills and talent,
At that part.
you could be a real boy, and by that I mean a real monster.
skilled skilled in the thing your campaign's gonna do.
Let's see here.
You can be skilled and not just killed.
Living undead.
Also, don't forget every round you're actually healing.
Oh, that is
Yeah, you have
true,
passive healing.
theoretically. Yeah.
Yeah, you're healing
Because you and evil summon again.
you're healing 7 per round and subtracting 2 from your soul pool every round, guaranteed.
Yes.
Like you cannot stop that.
Until you run out of soul pool, and then it's very bad.
Well, you can
Or you
drink
come up,
blood.
That's a judgment roll.
Or you drink blood.
No, all that does is restores give him a soul restore roll.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. The you can't stop the soul pool drain unless
Oh, here
you
it is, bloodlust.
drink blood.
You take any life pool damage as a judgment SEC 20 to avoid entering bloodlust. Judgment 20.
Did I biff that?
Does that change? Because the information
It's
I
a
have
20
is-
for immature.
There's a lot we've changed.
Oh, I know why we did it. Because your judgment is way higher than a vampire can be now.
That's what it was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are definitely the beta test. We're 1.5 or 1.75.
Question.
It was originally 35 when we were developing this.
Actually, question.
Because your judgment is stupid high.
Vlad, what's your roll if your judgment's only 13?
If it's 13,
Uh-huh.
it would be 21.
Okay. By the way, that's your new max judgment.
That is technically your new max judgment.
13?
Would be 13.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'll
that
change that
20
right now,
makes
then.
sense then. All right. No, that's fine. All right. So you still maintain your relative sanity.
I was thinking composure.
Sure, we'll call it that.
You maintain control of your monster.
Yes.
Relative
Yes, you
sanity.
maintain relative control of your monster.
There's a reason we
Yeah.
did that.
Thanks for remembering that. That absolutely is.
I was like, wait, vampires have a lower judgment because their allure is now capped at 8. Their HEC is now capped at 13 because they no longer have as much manual dexterity.
HEC, I think it would be 17 if the judgment's capped at 13.
No, remember they have multiple ones.
Oh, that's right. They're
different.
Okay, game.
Sorry. Quick peek behind the curtains on development. Anyways,
I worked those numbers.
We are easily distracted.
So, all right. So, Vlad, you maintain your composure. Around the federal building comes a horror, for lack of a better term. I mean, it's a massive horror. The shake, rattle, and roll, the giant thump and an earthquake tipped the van over. It was strong enough that it actually tipped the van over on its side.
So what you're saying is it looks like that?
The tacos, no.
Tacos go spilling everywhere.
That's Fortitude's only concern is the tacos.
It's like some
mean-
impossible
That's
thing. It's
fine.
just more and more tacos keep falling out of the box is on its side.
So, what you doing?
Is that what someone refers to as a Baja Blast?
Yes.
Anyway,
With my little gun crew, I am lining up and shooting the horror.
yeah.
So you're
If I-
outside the gun.
If I'm secured, I am running, and I am going to.
Please don't run.
Me?
I am trotting.
No. I need 0 penalties on this.
He's
Oh,
getting
you
us into position.
You have to aim up.
You guys are, I mean, effectively at what? Probably 6 away, 5 away,
That's
5 or 6.
right.
Five is perfect. 5 is where we want to stay.
That's fine. I can go back and forth, but I need to be moving. I mean, we're tied to. I'm tied to a cart, and we need to get the gun pointed up, like you said.
No, apparently it's on the ground now.
Well, it's still, I mean, it's 3 or 4 stories tall, so this
So-
there are lots of tentacles. There's lots of non-Euclidean shapes. It's
So-
a eldritch horror.
Is it luck rolls for me to hold the gun steady while he aims?
Or
It might
might is
be.
another good solid roll.
Because I'm just literally planting myself holding it.
No, it'll
Using
be a
my-
might roll. It'll be a might roll to
Okay,
back
that's
him
not
up for that.
terrible. I can deal with that.
All right.
You know,
so
Gruff,
what do
I'm
you
going
got?
with what you said. I'm going to shoot up
I am sturdy. We've established that.
without my bonus.
Shoot anyway.
Okay.
Do it anyway.
Shotgun's range is effectively 4, correct?
I don't remember. I haven't played with a shotgun in a while. In the game.
Weird how you had to quantify that.
I mean,
Anyone who knows this, has looked at the system, knows Bryan likes guns.
It's weird how you had to quantify that.
It's kind of a given at this point.
Oh, it can go up to 5.
Oh my God.
It's a minus 25 to the roll, but yes.
yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm-
Because I know it's relatively short range.
I'm going to assist the gun crew.
Okay, we're literally being pulled around. So I'm
This
not
is
sure
now
how
a
to do
crew
this.
served weapon. Got it. All right.
I have no idea how you're helping.
2 of you holding it steady. Look, I will take every single part of this teamwork roll as I can
It's
get.
2 of them holding it steady. I'm the gun-mounted platform.
Okay. So I need
Really
Imp is
too bad we
shooting.
don't have anyone to bless this.
Neuro is shooting. Vlad, what are you doing?
I'm gonna drink my fill to restore myself, and then depending on how much time I got left after that, my only real thing is I could throw my dagger.
Okay.
So take cover is what I'm hearing.
Sapling, what you doing?
I'm contemplating
Throwing magical.
for this round. Yes, I'm contemplating a new magic or a new faith ability. So
Okay.
I for this round I will take cover while I think about the
Okay.
best way out in my magical fey brain. I'll think about stuff.
All right, cool. So I need initiative rolls, please, for those who are acting. And just really kind of one roll necessary for the
mess.
shot.
I,
So
you want to go off of me since I'm the one pulling the trigger?
I mean,
yeah, that would be the best one. Yeah.
I'm literally running back and forth. Do you need me to roll?
No.
My
So-
intention is to avoid getting smacked by the eldritch thing.
Serpentine.
That's fair.
That would put our initiative at 17.
All right. And how many actions?
3 actions.
shoot, reload, shoot.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a bolt action. It's the best I can do.
My actions
Yep.
are hug the gut.
You and Glitch are bracing me, so you're taking the assists.
Neuro.
I probably like wrapped around the gut.
17.
All right. And how many actions? 2?
2.
All right.
I do need a commissioned artwork of this. A goat smoking a joint, pulling a cart with a giant gun strapped to it.
Hold on.
With
With a demigod smoking a joint.
a demigod smoking a joint, an undersized sasquatch holding onto the barrel of a gun,
And a Frankenstein's monster.
and a Frank also bracing.
Holding
things.
on to me.
And a Frank also bracing the gun.
Well, basically, I'm wrapped around the gun and Glitch is holding me.
All right. So, Imp, give me your first shot, please.
All right, I need rolls from 42 and Glitch. I'm assuming Gruff's teamwork will help us in the evade rolls.
What are we rolling? Which stat?
Might. You'd be rolling might.
Okay.
They can only give me 1/10 of their rolls.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
That's a 30.
3.
21. So, yeah.
All right.
That's 5.
5 in total. Just 57 plus 5. 65.
Okay.
Oh.
If we survive this, we're having
Neuro, give me your shot.
If we survive this, we're having Giggle Snort mount a cannon mount to the top of all 3 vans.
29. No, sorry, 39.
How about we just have Giggle Snort make a gun backpack for Gruff?
Yeah. Saddlebags.
I'm down for this choice as well.
Okay.
We'll call it the Kablam Ram.
I mean, you also got Dave and I who work in the motor pool. We could do that, something like that too.
All right. Neuro, your second shot.
$40.
Okay.
I'd imagine the negatives that this thing is incurring just due to sheer size.
It's kind of a big target.
And then it is kind of a big target, yes.
You point in a direction and you pull a trigger, you're kind of bound to hit it unless you're really.
And then Imp, your last shot.
All right. Oh, better.
We need to re-roll our help, or
Do they need to re-roll their help?
No.
Okay, same 5. I got a 70 that time because I rolled exactly 5 better than my last one.
Okay. Okay.
And these are the anti-Eldritch rounds.
Yes, they are.
I only have
I have that in mind. How many of those were you given?
He was
I'm
given an
assuming at
entire
least one
case.
magazine. Yeah, an entire case.
Or,
And I said I loaded the entire magazine.
Okay.
so it's probably only a handful of rounds, like a full mag full of rounds.
Probably like 5, maybe 6.
Yeah, it's not a lot, but it's enough, hopefully.
I'm assuming
we run
I have
out of-
3 more. I'm assuming I have 3 more rounds of it.
When we run out of bullets, I'm just attached to a.
I've got an idea.
Okay. Neuro, Gruff, Imp, and 42 and Glitch. All of you make an evade roll, please. I'm sorry, no. Combat hand to hand.
My specialty.
Whatever that would be, which is still my, pretty much my same.
That was unarmed.
Ooh, I like that number.
Me too.
Oh, I like that number a lot. Oh, you dirty. Okay.
Don't talk dirty to you, dice.
Talk dirty to me. I need to actually write this number down on the scratch pad. That's how much math I did.
Okay.
Okay. So evade rolls. Let's start 42. What'd you get?
24.
Okay.
All I have is the base for that.
Hold on. Actually, before we go any further.
Yeah. Or not evade, but hand to hand.
That's right. Yes. Yep. Never mind.
Yep.
Which we have classified as unarmed now.
Yes, thank you. Unarmed. That was a change. Combat unarmed.
Yeah, we're version 1.5.
Imp, what'd you roll for unarmed?
What were you saying? Hold on, Gruff. What were you saying before?
I said that we're version 1.5.
Oh,
still.
I meant you had him hold on for a minute.
Nope, it's fine.
Okay. I rolled a 48.
Okay. And Neuro.
21.
Oof. And Gruff.
I rolled a 51. I exploded up.
Wow.
Nice.
That's plus my base of 48. I got a 99.
Okay.
Wow.
So you're the only one who didn't get hit.
He's pulling us.
Hey, Bryan.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Glitch, what'd you roll?
The first roll was a 20. Second roll was a 19.
Okay, so 39 plus.
And that's also in the dice tray, so add 1. That brings it to 40. I want to say hand to hand, I thought was 10.
Okay, so
Which brings
50.
me to 50.
Gruff was still the only one that.
So he's
didn't get
pulling
hit.
us. He's wrapped around me.
Yep. And he's the only one who had enough lead to dip out of the way of the giant tentacles that come down. Let's see here.
The fact that tentacles had range of 4 and range of 5 is the scariest part.
They're big.
Well,
Big.
they are multiple stories high, so.
True.
Digging.
Guys, I rolled an 83.
Ooh.
Oof.
Oh,
Glad I took cover.
oh Lord.
83. So.
So at a. That's.
The word ouch comes to mind.
Yes.
That would have killed Sapling.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna work, huh? Well.
All right.
Oosh.
What's the damage multiplier?
It's only 1 plus 10 because I'm being
good.
nice.
Oh, good.
Love
Okay.
it.
Not nice
Yep.
enough.
Oh, thank
So, yeah. Neuro, you're going to hurt a lot.
I'm beyond dead.
So 42 took 69 points of life pool damage.
So,
Imp, you took 45.
Yep.
Neuro, 72 points of damage. And Glitch, 43 points of damage.
So let's talk Destiny point.
But who's that?
Because I only have 48 points of life pool.
That's fair. So
Save everyone. Don't just save yourself. Save everyone.
so how are you going to
Oh God. Oh. I am ready to say screw you guys. Seriously. There's a bunch of lovely trees I can dive
Is there a
into.
tree nearby? Whoop. I mean, you could come back out of a different one and just evade the attack.
So to be fair, those are about the only trees in range at this point. So
That is basically my power. I can dive into a tree and come out the other one.
So
Because I'm not
Let's
sure
see.
what I could use as a adjusting point to save us all.
I have an idea.
What?
I have an idea. If you want to basically, I mean, it's a Destiny point, so it's basically Deus Ex Machina anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But if you really want to do it, Cat.
All right.
Anyways,
dumb question, Brian.
yes.
Did Neuro and Imp do enough damage with their shots for a Destiny point to leave all of us basically really beaten? Neuro probably needing to be in the hospital, and 42 also needing to be in the hospital for but the Eldritch being to have been properly shot up.
Maybe it sneezed and so it didn't hit as hard.
So
I don't think we can survive another round.
If we perhaps, soak those rounds in holy water, would that have influenced anything?
No, I mean the Eldritch rounds were nasty enough as it was.
Okay.
So
Got their Eldritch rounds.
Plus times
Yeah,
7
they
on
were
the
the-
damage from the gun. Plus 25.
So there was some massive damage from the gun, I will say that. 42, if you're okay with using your Destiny point, we can say that although it would not normally have necessarily affected the shots that Imp and Neuro both hit, because you guys both hit. Again, it's hard to miss at that range and at that size. You're literally hitting the broadside of a barn at that point. If you use a Destiny point, then we can say that the creature was knocked off balance enough that, well, it's a Destiny point, so technically we could say that the creature missed.
It's a Destiny point, right?
Yes. Yes, the creature would have missed.
Let's
However,
say
the downside would be that the cart would fall on its side. So you guys would have to pick it up to use it again.
or it could hit me. I can take that hit.
This is 42's Destiny point. So
I'm just saying, I can take that hit.
Yeah, but that's still going to knock over
That's
the cart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's offering a knock over the cart. Nobody gets injured.
I mean, if
Versus
however you want to,
one person injured and the cart gets knocked over because you're pulling it.
sure.
So we might as well go with option number 1.
That's a fair call. All right.
So it slapped out at us, but actually just slapped the ground.
So it hit the ground. It was knocked off just enough. It hit the ground. Now, you put some very large holes in it. Very large holes in it. But the cart with the gun on it got knocked over. And therefore, by the way, also 42 and Glitch got knocked over as well. Just because, well...
Plain and simple.
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Gruff serpentine well enough, but it tipped us.
Yep. All right. So, next round.
I have a question, Bryan.
Yes.
We've been moving around, dodging tentacles and such. The cart did tip over. How close am I to the book that was lying on the ground?
I had the same thought because
Yeah.
I can read that language.
You can read any language.
I can read any language.
You're not real close still. I mean, if you guys stayed within the 4 to 5 away, you're not real close.
Okay.
We have a
I mean,
fast
it's
boy
not
unit.
like,
Got a fast boy unit.
Fast boy.
yeah.
We're not
So many
aiming
fast
at you
boys.
now.
So
We found
We
something
got
for
two
the
fast
before.
boys, and I'm
We
at the
found-
opposite end. I'm back at the van.
He's got to drink some blood.
The van's
So-
been moving, so
what
Do you have any
you
vegan
doing?
blood?
My
This-
declared action is I'm going to take off running for the book.
Okay. All
I
right.
guess Glitch and I are lifting the cart.
I mean, you should easily be able to do that.
Oh,
The two of us have pushed over walls before, so
Yes.
I was
so
gonna
with them
say-
having to reset the cart, I want to try to charge in again, wielding my dagger.
Did you drink
Yeah.
blood though? Or are you
Yeah.
gonna not do that?
I did that during
Would we-
the last round. I didn't have to
Okay.
roll for it though.
Okay.
I
Would I
rolled for
be-
it off screen. I rolled enough.
Okay.
Would I be able to get into the firing position when we write the cart? Or
Yeah,
is that
I don't
gonna
see why
not be enough
not.
time?
I think you
Then,
would probably
yeah,
be able to
what-
do. Depends on the. I mean, legit depends on the initiative rolls, but yeah, you should be able to.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Imp is running for the book. Gruff and 42 are lifting the cart back into position. Glitch is going to fire once the cart is upright. Vlad is kamikazing with a dagger. Is that what I heard?
It's
That's what
maybe
I
I
heard.
won't like get close enough to melee it, but I want to get close enough that I can at least throw the dagger at it.
Okay. All right. And Sapling, you come up with a magic ability yet? Or a faith
Well,
ability?
I realized I need more information before I can go about that.
Okay.
So if I have to take a round to assess and think, that's fine. While I was like taking cover behind the van, do I see Fred? Is he okay?
Brad.
Fred is popping up out of the door. So it fell over on its side with
Mhm.
his door up.
Okay.
So he's kind of opened the door
Okay.
and has kind of popped his head up and
Okay. I would like to figure out if I can. Is this Eldritch being fully in? Oh my gosh. Shush. Sorry. That's my go to bed alarm. Anyway, I'm trying to
my wake up sound.
ascertain. I'm trying to ascertain if there is still a power active or an ability still active that is allowing this creature to stay or like continue to transition into our world, or if that's just done. Like, is the circle still glowing? Is there anything in my like magical fey half? If I can, I don't know. Like, I just because
the circle is no longer glowing.
okay.
That the bubble is down, that's gone, the glow is
Mhm.
gone. And from what you understand, this horror is mostly in in this dimension. I mean, there's still kind of a part of it that's elsewhere in its own realm, but this is kind of the shot to get into it, into your realm. So,
because I was flipping through the faith section of the book, and I did see that there is a dispel ability, but I don't want to.
You'd almost have to be to the banish. Something similar to in the book that's got a banished demon.
Okay.
But this would be a much higher rank ability.
I'm not sure if I'm capable of it, but
That's why I'm going for the banish ability that we know will work. It's located
in the book.
Yeah,
yep.
It's in the book theoretically.
No. I know it's in the book.
Oh, okay. Do I know it's in the book?
Yeah.
Do I know it's in the book?
Yeah, you would know that it was in the book because you learned that from some of the clues.
Okay. If I see Imp going, or he's so much faster than me though, do we have to have the same faith to help each other cast? Like, can I help be a battery for him, or?
Be at for the teamwork stuff, you'd just be at a reduced level. You'd be at judgment plus faith plus cast instead of judgment, faith, cast specialty. Yeah,
you would be just at so it'd be slightly lower, but you would still have the ability to do that.
Okay.
So you could help him out for certain.
If I'm aware, if I can look and see he's going, I will also I'll fast move. That's all I'll do is because I only have a move of 2, so I'll fast move 3 to just try to get there as fast as I can to help.
Okay.
That's all I got.
All right. So
hey Bryan.
Yes.
Can I make a slight change?
Sure.
So if Fred is popping out of the truck, would I be able to throw him my shotgun?
Yeah.
Action 1, I'll throw Fred the shot. I will throw my shotgun. Is it Fred catch?
Okay.
Because it's not going to do me any good if I'm on the howitzer.
All right. What kind of shotgun is it? Did we say?
Semi-auto, right?
It was.
It was
a pump.
It was like a Remy 870 or a Mossberg 550 or something like that.
Yeah. Was it that, or was it a Win 87?
Classic, I think it was just a pump classic.
It was a classic. Yeah. So okay. All right. So your first action is to toss, and then your second action is to shoot if it's ready, right? Okay.
Yes.
So initiatives, please.
At this point, am I still alive?
Yes.
Yes. Yep. You didn't take any damage.
Didn't take anything.
Okay, then I'm going to hide in the van this time.
My destiny point saved us both.
Come be a battery.
Yes.
Come help us cast.
Ooh,
If you'll survive.
I mean, I could help you cast.
I mean, that's kind of your thing.
Gods know I can't cast.
I am not all that good at it either.
Yeah, I can definitely be a battery and help them cast.
Okay.
Gonna run with me?
Yeah.
All right. So 42.
Casters run.
42. What's your initiative?
25.
Okay.
And I have 2 actions.
Okay. Sapling.
30. 2 actions.
Nice.
I rolled a 17. I switched to a better die.
Imp.
18. 3 actions.
Okay.
I have to look at running.
Neuro.
20.
Okay. And 2 actions, right?
Yes.
Okay. Gruff.
I got a 18.
Okay. And like 5 actions, right?
Yeah, 5
Something
actions.
stupid.
Pardon. Yeah.
Million.
It's 5 actions.
It may as well.
What were you
Not a
doing
million.
again?
I'm helping right the cart. And
That's
then
right. Okay.
after that, I was going to move fairly slowly off to go, and I also want to head towards the book. Not crazy fast like everybody else, but I am gonna walk towards the book.
Okay. Vlad, what are you doing? Or what's your initiative?
14 with 5.
Also a million actions.
Okay. Glitch.
17.
17 with
Yep.
2, right?
Yes.
And I hope these goggles are getting really good footage.
Oh, I'm not even wearing mine.
I'm
Mine are just
wearing
part of-
mine. They're kind of, yeah.
That's a very good point.
I
A few
don't
of
think
those are
what
probably
none
wearing
of
them.
us see is that the little red light's on, and there's also a little green light showing that Norbert's currently streaming it to Ghost and everybody.
Yeah.
laughing. They're pointing and laughing at us, aren't they?
Oh no, not at this point.
Okay, so Sapling, you take off
Up to
running.
this point, they were.
42. Go ahead and give me a might roll to upright this cart, which should not be that difficult for you guys.
Yeah, that's a 26.
All right.
20, sorry,
yeah,
28. 28. Got math.
You're fine. So it gets up and settled. Neuro, you were running towards the middle, right? Towards the book,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am so glad I just looked that there are combat that I'm gaining modifiers by fast moving.
Yeah.
No. Defensive modifiers.
Yes. Yeah.
That's good.
Seriously.
Yeah, no, I have like the attacker has like a negative 45 against me right now.
Wow.
Well,
Probably look that up.
they'll have a negative 45 against you once you start moving. Because in this initiative, you haven't started moving yet. So.
Oh, good. I started moving first. Yay.
Imp, you now start moving. Glitch, make an HEC roll to Fred. We make the HEC roll for Fred.
Is Fred a badass?
21?
Please tell me Fred became a badass.
What'd you roll?
21?
Okay.
Oh, 22. It's in the tray.
All right.
Nice.
Fred just one hand snags it out of the air, racks it, and just
Well, it's Fred.
It's Fred. Does he catch it with his hands or his tentacles, Brian?
I forgot that modifier. Dang it. Thank you. So, and then Vlad, you could actually reach the creature, the horror, and get in a stabby shot if you are doing that.
I would much rather throw it because I am not getting in line of fire of that big cannon again.
Well, it's not like we don't have a lot of things to aim at.
All right,
Yeah,
so go ahead and make your thrown weapon roll.
Okay.
You know, Vlad, if you go inside, if you get eaten, you have one job.
Stab from the
Except
inside.
Eat
Except I
back.
just threw my dagger, so I don't have.
No.
You have claws.
Oh my God!
I have a chain too. 39.
You naturally have
40,
claws.
49.
I was gonna say, unleash the beast.
Exactly.
The claws are permanently there. The beast is unleashed.
That is true. That is true.
Don't make your judgment roll. Just slaughter it from the inside.
Choose to fail.
Okay, in this round, as many of you start running towards the book, Imp, what is your fast move rate?
4.
Redonkulous.
Yes.
All right, you're gonna get close.
Son of
Actually,
Hermes.
we said the book was about 4 away, so yeah, you would reach there. You wouldn't be able to grab it, but you would reach there.
That's okay. I'm okay with it.
Baseball dive at it for it.
Sapling and Neuro would get close. Gruff, you guys righted it. Oh crap, I forgot. Glitch, take the shot with a cannon.
Take the shot.
Ambrose, oh, let me give you
Roll
my
the
bonus.
17.
Let me give you see if I give you any bonus. That is 6. 22. So you get 2.
That'll bring me to a 20 because I rolled 17 plus the 1 for the dice tray plus the 2.
And I know you have a good ranged because you have that shotgun.
Yes.
Well, he had a
and
okay
range.
ranged.
Yeah.
So
it was at least like a
probably
30,
what, a
35.
50? Yeah, we'll call it probably 50 at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
For those
So,
at home, 4 months of
this
not
round-
playing.
Yeah. So in this round, as 3 of you ran towards the book, Glitch tossed the shotgun at Fred, who did surprisingly catch it.
How did he
For
catch
anybody
it?
who's looking with tentacles, instead of hands.
I'm not looking, so I didn't see that.
I'm
Didn't
looking
see
at
it
the
either.
board.
He's my tackle buddy. I know this.
The Vlad, you threw your dagger and it hit. It basically just kind of got buried in the flesh of this creature. Glitch, you took the shot and you weren't quite as on and steady and things, so you basically winged it. You did take off one of the tentacles, though, so that's a good thing. One of the multitude of tentacles. And it started chanting in this weirdly weird, deep, sonorous voice.
Don't want it.
Imp translation.
No.
Imp does not want to think in those terms right now.
That way leads to madness.
Yes.
All right, so
Literally.
Vlad goes, Imp, what's it saying? Imp goes, no.
Nope.
all kinds of
It's
nope
more
on
like-
that one.
It's more like Imp. We need a translator.
Okay,
Imp, doesn't
so-
Imp is translating this and knows better than to tell you.
so what are you guys doing? Imp, you are at the book.
My declared action is to pick up the book
Okay.
and immediately flip to the pages with the which is usually the next page in these books because they're always that dumb to do it that
How
way.
to summon, how to banish.
It's the how to summon. Oh crap! You summoned it. Here's how to banish it.
Exactly.
That was fun. Time to put it back.
That's exactly what it is.
You got
Right.
to play with your toys. Now
What
put
he's
them
then
away.
going to do is he's going to wait for Neuro to get there and basically be able and then feed Neuro the spell. Because I can read the spell, but he's so much better of a caster.
His base cast is what, like in the 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's way better than me too.
Man,
right.
it's a really good thing I used that destiny point to save her.
Yeah. Yep.
Gruff, what are you doing?
I am pulling. I'm going to pull the cart alongside of Imp in case Imp needs a ride to get anywhere he's going.
Meh.
I should
Okay.
just getting here and casting.
That means we're all here.
I'm not.
Glitch
Except the
42. What are you guys doing? Are you? I mean, Glitch, you're still, even if you're kind of walking along with it, you still got control of the weapon at this point.
Oh, we
Yeah, I'm gonna stay
reloading?
with the weapon.
Okay.
So our
So it would be-
reload.
Actually, it would be
Okay.
Reload. Pull the
He's
trigger.
reloaded.
yeah. So it'd be reload and then pull the trigger for your second action. Yep. Vlad, what you doing?
Present.
I'm gonna do something stupid, kind of.
Okay.
I love it. My favorite words.
Time to die
I'm
for
gonna
good.
act as a distraction, try to draw its attention to me and not to the gathering of my allies.
We're clumping up.
All right.
So I'm
Okay.
gonna be running the entire time.
That's fair. All right. So I need some initiative rolls, please.
Wait, you didn't ask me what I
And-
Oh, that's
and
right.
once-
Sapling. Are you still running towards the book?
Yeah, hopefully
'Cause-
my first action will be to close that gap if that's possible. If not, I'll use
That
both
should be.
actions, too.
Yeah.
And second action will just be if casting starts, I'm helping.
Okay.
Sapling, jump on my back.
I think I'm closer to the book than you.
By the way, Vlad, do you want to know the perfect way to be an awesome distraction?
Ow.
Take advantage of your natural weapons and just start clawing your way along its tentacles. So it's now like
Just like climb up one Wolverine style.
You know what? I like that idea.
That's a good, yeah.
I'm gonna be at a tentacle that's far away from the cannon though, and not in the line
just
of.
clawing your way up it.
Yeah,
All
that'd
right.
be an unarmed attack roll, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would
you
be.
get a plus 20 to that, by the way, as a vampire.
Yeah. So, all right.
Oh, I
so
don't
go
have that
ahead
written down
and
here.
give me
That's why I wondered why you
some.
keep using these daggers.
Give me some initiative rolls, please. Uh, 42.
23.
Okay. Sapling.
22.
Imp.
I got 6.
Oh, buddy.
Look, I have to wait for Nero to get there anyway.
That's
I
true.
mean, you are there basically. So yeah, you're fine.
Speaking of Neuro, what's your initiative?
13.
Perfect.
Okay. Gruff.
26.
Vlad.
23.
And Glitch.
Also 13.
having a cat problem.
Yeah, I saw the tail as she started walking by, and I'm like, oh, Kitty's
Hey,
back.
If we have to fight something, so do you, Bryan.
That's fair. That's fair.
Both are eldritch horrors. It's fine.
I mean, you're not wrong. All right, so
Don't
Gruff,
give
you
away
take
her
off.
secret.
Take off running with that. Vlad, you're gonna reach it in by like your third move. So hang on here. It's moving. So
How far away is it?
5, I think, from you, because you were back by you kind of moved back by the van, right?
Yeah, and I moved forward to be able to throw my dagger.
Okay, so probably 3 then. So
I'll reach it after my first move then, because I got to move a 4. Fast
Okay.
move a 5.
Yeah, you're fine. Cat.
Is that why I just got a
Yeah.
text message?
So let's see here. So go ahead and give me the first unarmed.
Off the table. Ooh, that's a good roll. 90.
Oof.
Dear Lord. All right.
Of note, Vlad hasn't used his natural weapons ever in this campaign.
No, I did once. It was against the
All
normal
right.
statues and it burned, so I haven't used them since.
Yeah.
Give me your second attack then.
No.
Uh-oh.
I gotta do some math real quick.
Stop using the die I gave you. Just stop.
Doesn't sound like he is. That's making a big clunky sound.
Okay.
Oh, it's just because my mic's picking it up pretty well. 55.
Okay.
I mean,
That's
it's
not
not
the
like
important roll,
it's
though.
very easy to miss this gigantic thing the size of you.
Although he's trying to climb it, and so
True.
it wiggles.
He's trying to wolvie climb it.
Yeah. Neuro, you
thought
reach there. Glitch, you go through the reload process. I need a resist faith roll from everyone.
Yes.
So I'm good at
What's
Oh.
that?
Oh, no.
What's that if you don't have it?
this. Oh, just a judgment.
Judgment.
Oh,
Just
shit.
a judgment.
Judgment and then faith.
Oh, this is gonna suck for me. I switched dice, Jessie, and guess what happened?
Still bad? Or did you get a good roll?
I get 2 on the die.
I got a good roll. I got a
Ah.
great roll.
Oh my gosh. I had
Okay, that could have been worse.
This is why I choose 1 die for the character that I use. I switch it up and it bites me in the butt.
have.
Okay. 42.
Just on math, my brain. That's a 27.
Okay. Sapling.
Actually rolled pretty good.
I rolled a 5, so 66.
Okay. Imp.
73.
Nice.
Okay. Neuro.
86.
Nice.
Okay. Gruff.
I rolled a 20, then
Nice.
rolled an 8, giving me a total of 60.
Okay.
Nice.
Vlad.
20.
Okay. Glitch.
I did better than somebody. 23.
Okay.
Will
I
it be
really
enough?
thought I was going to be low.
But really, will it be enough?
Let's resist
Question.
pain.
So the problem is I rolled a 97 for the casting.
Gosh.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
you did.
Well, this is
Hi,
a giant
boy.
eldritch being of some form.
Yeah, I wish I'd rolled higher.
So the only one who is, and I literally just rolled, I also rolled for Fred for the resist. The only one who actually is not completely paralyzed right now is Fred.
Fred, help.
Great.
Fred.
So I'm paralyzed with my claws in its flesh.
Yes. Yes. Thankfully, you actually had latched on and not
Yeah.
mid-latch, so you were, free.
Wailed.
Mhm.
I actually rolled higher for Fred than I did for the Eldritch Horror, which is kind of fait accompli at this point, I think.
It's
Yeah.
Fred.
It's Fred. So
It's
all of you
Fred.
become aware of another chanting and you sense another presence in the area that is not necessarily comforting, but not as horrifying as this queen in front of you, the Crimson Queen in front of you.
How many are there?
Fred's unleashing a little bit, huh?
Oh.
So you hear from behind you, you hear this chanting.
Can't turn around and look though.
It's
front of my.
it's not a voice you've ever heard before, but it's not terrifying. And the pages, actually, Imp, you would be looking at the book, ready to pick it up.
Yes.
You see the pages of the book start to glow. And all of a sudden, the creature, the horror, gives a terrifying scream and disappears over the course of several seconds. Everybody at this point will take 10 points of life pool damage just from the scream.
Oof.
Ears bleeding.
Feels like that would be hurting my soul.
yeah.
It's fun to-
Oh,
Okay.
hold on.
Oh, the
We've
scream.
discussed this. We have earplugs.
You do.
Except
We just
I'm right
feel
next to him. I'm literally
That's-
on her.
It's a
That's-
horrifying scream bigger than I'm building. So
That's why you only take 10 points of damage.
Cough
So
up a little blood.
Vlad,
we're fine.
yeah, the
I'm
downside
fine.
is as this thing goes away, you're left about 2 stories in the air.
Oh,
Ow.
That's okay. He has to make a roll anyway to not lose his monster right now.
It's
Oh,
over.
Yeah.
I'm also paralyzed, so I slam into the ground, right?
Yeah, you're going to take damage from that as well. So
So
not
Okay.
much, because
so first he has to roll for his monster the first time.
no,
full
we're going to
screen.
make 1 roll instead of 2.
But it's funnier with two. Because then we still have to shoot him.
We hope make another. I mean, what?
Actually, technically, you're right, Simon. We should make 2 rolls.
I'm
'Cause
just saying.
that would be technically
it's
correct.
the damage and then the damage, yeah. So,
Yes.
Vlad, give me a judgment roll, please.
Oh no, I don't like that look.
Not a bad roll.
She wants love today.
Actually, I'm going to choose to fail.
Okay. All right. So as you all are becoming unparalyzed, you're kind of looking around, and most of you immediately will kind of turn around and figure out, and you see Fred standing there with tentacles,
Holding a shotgun.
holding a shotgun with tentacles, with glowing green eyes. The glow slowly dies as you guys are watching. And then you hear a growl, a very monstrous growl that you've heard before. and got that you remember hearing before from one of your prior escapades, which you immediately turn around and Vlad is he's monstered out.
Who's the closest one to me right now?
We're kind of all clustered together.
We're in a big old clump.
They really are all kind of clustered together. It's a smorgasbord, you might say. Buffet.
So just a reminder, what if my nice hatchet is currently sitting in this middle of this ring?
That is
Yes,
true.
actually it is.
And the other one is on me?
Yep. So, what you doing?
Yeah, that other hatchet's coming out.
What are you guys doing?
I grabbed my broom.
All right.
It's all I got.
I'll
That's
get out
fair.
my.
You have a 20 millimeter cannon that you're still holding on to.
You really are actually holding on to the trigger of the 20 millimeter cannon.
I kind of want to see what happens to a vampire when you hit him with a 20 millimeter bullet.
I was thinking a wooden stake, but okay, yeah, the 20 millimeter cannon.
I
Feels
got
like it. Yeah, if we're going off of first instinct, it's going to be pulling the trigger on the 20 millimeter cannon.
If it's first instinct, then I'm shooting with my banishment bullet.
Yeah.
Okay.
glitch. I've got an idea.
What's it?
Take the broom handle,
What you
stick
got?
it down the barrel of the 20 millimeter, snap it off, and fire that at him.
Vlad, low or high?
Go low.
Okay. I will tell you who you target after you make your roll.
Yeah.
I'm holding.
All right. So
Imp will
Yeah, we should probably all say what we're doing before we
Yes.
see what
Yep.
happens here.
Imp
Okay.
Good.
Imp will grab up the hatchet that's on the ground. And throw it aiming low. Like his goal would be to like lop off a leg.
Okay. All right. So Glitch is pulling the trigger on the giant cannon. 42, you said you're holding?
I've got the hatchet ready,
Okay. All right. Sapling,
but
what are you doing?
I'm remembering certain things.
Okay.
I have in my inventory a silver spike from the wall trap.
Yes, you
I
do.
got a couple of those too.
Yeah. So I see that silver does in fact hurt me. So I would think when we went back to base, I maybe wrapped some leather around it so I wouldn't get hurt touching it. But I will definitely take that out and have it ready in case I need to defend myself.
Okay.
I guess
Neuro, what you doing?
Based on instinct, shooting him with the banishment bullet.
Okay. Gruff, what you doing?
I'm going to run out in a kind of sweeping circle, and I'm going to charge from the side.
Still dragging a gun, aren't you?
Okay. Yes.
I don't care. I can still charge.
I'm just clarifying. I'm not naysaying.
Yeah.
This is much more Keystone Cops. I like that. Yes. All right. So, initiative rolls, please.
I want to roll low. Ooh, I rolled low.
That was almost a 20. Huh.
Okay. 42. What?
10.
All right. Sapling.
27.
All righty.
Hopefully I get that
Imp.
spike out before
10.
vampire reaches us.
Hey, that's my number.
Get your own.
Good roll.
Neuro.
29.
Nice.
Natural 20.
Okay.
It's not going to be, this vampire's not going to be a problem much longer, I think.
What vampire?
Gruff.
I got a 14 total.
Okay. Vlad.
28.
Oof.
Okay.
Fast boy.
I also rolled a natural 20.
Nice.
I
I'm
like it.
so close to
So
rolling
both
a
of you
20.
exploded upwards.
That's legit.
Glitch.
17.
Okay. This could get interesting.
Get
Hey,
interested.
we nothing if we're not great entertainment, right?
That's exactly why I planned this with Bryan.
Neuro, you were not holding the Webley because you were prepping for an ability casting, right? Or were you still holding the Webley? Or the...
Oh, I was still holding the Webley. I was just running towards Imp.
He
Okay.
was going to run
All right.
towards
Yeah,
the
he
book.
never even got there.
Yeah. I didn't even-
So go ahead and give me a combat ranged. And Vlad, give me a combat evade. I don't have to roll anything this time.
Hey, PvP, so easy on the DM.
It's
Okay. Neuro, what'd you roll?
56.
Vlad?
58.
Oh, first
Yeah.
one misses. Oh,
Barely. I was like, oh no.
the round continues.
I still get 2 shots. So.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh yeah, but they're staggered and let's see here. Vlad moves. Sapling, you're grabbing your silver spike out of your bag. Neuro, go ahead and give me your second shot, please.
My spike out before the vampire got to him. Yay.
Vlad, how fast are you moving?
As fast as he can.
4.
Good, not fast moving.
And 67 on the evade, not counting modifier from running.
Okay. Neuro, what'd you roll?
Not 67.
Why? Why?
Okay.
It's his thing. He failed.
Well, she's got to kill one of us so the gays can just burn him out and then again.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you definitely missed. Vlad, make your attack on Neuro, please. This would be a hand-to-hand. So Neuro, please give me a combat hand-to-hand.
That's what
That
it's
is
called.
unarmed.
Instinctively
yeah,
went
sorry,
for the biggest
combat
threat.
unarmed.
Look at that.
This
The
was a
highest thing?
roll.
No, I
I
know.
rolled to randomly determine target.
And
It
instinct,
just happened to be
78.
the highest one.
the monster went where it needed to.
Okay.
Dice are telling a story.
Dice are telling a story.
The story is going to be playing taps at Neuro's funeral while
Oh,
his
no.
kids cry.
Oh,
So
How bad
Neuro,
is it?
would you roll?
widow benefits.
23.
This agency better have
23?
good widow benefits.
What'd you roll?
78. And that's
Oh.
2 plus 10 for
Okay,
claws.
but minus 25 because you're moving 4.
So 50.
So
54.
53. And you rolled what'd you roll, Neuro?
23.
So that's a 30-point difference.
60,
What-
70.
What's Nero's max health?
It doesn't matter.
It does. You
Because
don't die until you're at -10.
I had already taken damage at that point too, so
Well, but the holy water brought us all back up to
No, we
full.
all took 10 points of damage as the
Oh,
Ruby
yeah.
Golem vanished.
the brain damage. Yeah.
no,
sh-
even worse. I never took a drink of holy water.
Oh, we were trying to hand
No,
it to you. You took a
Paul
shot.
had
Set
it
up
to
your
you.
device using a screen reader. Turn on lights
Break the tension. It's fine.
So,
accessibility icon in the bottom corner.
Technical issues.
I don't
New
think
laptop. Who
anybody-
dis?
And I don't think anybody has a destiny point.
We burned them all. Unless
burned
Fred
I had the
used-
last one.
Yep. Wish I hadn't burned
So-
mine. It didn't do much.
Glitch, I ended up muting you to. All right, there you go.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
And then to make it even worse, even if I was full health, it still wouldn't have mattered.
I mean,
Where were you at, health wise, life pool wise?
25. That's half my health life pool.
Okay. All right. There is
Honey's love
one.
protect him in any way.
There is one character who does have a destiny point left. It is Fred, the one character who's been with you the entire time.
oh,
Fred will use. Fred will use his destiny point to have Vlad trip as he goes in for the attack. So Vlad will still do some damage. You will get snagged. You'll take, call it 10 points of damage. So that's still, I know you're still hurting. You'll still take 10 life pool. But Vlad, you just actively damaged trying to kill a member of Section 28. Your gash burns you out to a crisp from the inside. You feel this massive burning pain, and all of you who are standing there see basically he immolates from the inside out.
Whoa.
So Neuro is hurting but still alive.
Barely.
Calder Plaza is messed up.
I shift back,
Okay.
so I need to make a roll.
Yep.
Yep, 14, not a problem. I shift back, no problem.
Okay.
I wander over to my pants, put my pants back on, and then I grab the other canteen that I had the entire time, and I hand it to Neuro.
Good call.
Worst
Have-
case,
ha-
Glitch already had half of one left. So
Have a drink, buddy.
I
Good
take
call.
it, say bottoms up, and
Yeah, it takes almost the whole canteen to get you back to whole again. So-
how many cookies does Honey owe Fred now?
Oh,
she's not gonna make cookies for Fred. She's gonna make her famous tacos for Fred.
She's got famous
Fred.
taco.
Fred will love that. Yes. So, that is how we're going to end season 2.
No, we're not.
No.
I turn and I look
no.
at Fred. I turn and I look at Fred and go, "What the hell are you?" And we fade to black, and
Yep.
that's how we end.
That's how we end it. Yes. Very good call.
In the background, Imp kind of falls to his knees next to the pile of ash that used to be Vlad. Some tears streaming out of his eyes, going, "I'm gonna save you."
Oh
So-
shit! Imp's gonna do some time travel shoot.
Imp is gonna do some fucking time travel shit.
Yup.
All right.
That'll be a short story.
Yeah.
Anyways,
How Imp messed up the timeline again.
at
It's
this
gonna just be called.
point-
It's just gonna be called Imp Probability.
Or Imp, I
Yes.
did it again. Anyways. Hashtag goof.
Yep.
Monetize.
All right. So at this point, you know what? For those of you who are still around, by the way, for everybody at home, that actually was planned a while ago between Spenser and I. Spenser wanted to go out
Swinging.
with a fang,
In a
with a bang,
blaze.
with a fang.
With bang.
And I wholeheartedly approved that.
It helped.
was-
It helped
it
show
was-
off a little bit more of the mechanics.
It was
Did not
inevitable
really
once you got
plan
that
on-
monstrous.
Yeah, and did not really plan on killing Neuro or anybody 4 times.
How many destiny points we needed to keep Neuro alive?
3.
Oh,
That's
there was a
right,
lot.
because earlier, yeah. mhm.
There was 4 destiny points used in this episode. 3 of them were to save
Hold on.
Neuro.
Our
But I
boy
would
was
like-
a human buddy.
Just 3.
Hold on. I would since there were 3 destiny points used, I would like to suggest that even though Neuro was technically saved by species of chance, he does have some kind of permanent injury now that keeps him from field work. Whether it's a limp or a
Or
That's
just
gonna
PTSD at this point.
PTSD, yeah.
I mean,
No.
No.
Actually, the story is that Honey went to see Ghost
mhm.
and said Neuro needs to be behind a desk. And
No,
And Ghost
Young
said,
children.
Neuro is now in recruitment
Ghost said yes.
because he will talk up the agency like there's no tomorrow.
It's
Ghost
so cool,
said
guys.
Ghost said yes to Honey, that absolutely Neuro is no longer going to be out in the field. He will be behind a desk, and Neuro now takes his place as Ghost's adjutant. He gets to be Ghost's second in command the entire time.
And-
Oh.
that would actually work really well with recruiting, because then if Neuro goes on recruiting and the person does not join, then Neuro can flashy thingy him and they go away.
Neuro,
So there we go.
You can actually
set.
tell them what they're going to be doing, and then if they don't agree,
Yeah.
you flashy thing them.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Farewell.
Perfect.
That's
role
all
for
right.
you.
So all that aside, as Story Play Awards, everybody still living gets a destiny point.
Woo! So when cleanup starts, I'm walking through a tree. Bye.
Taking the night off.
I don't think
I'm
we
done.
clean this one up.
I'm
I
done.
think this is the one time when we just walk the fuck away.
I don't even wait for that decision. I'm going.
Is it somebody call Boomer? It's Alpha Dean's turn.
Yeah. Our team
So-
has an appointment with
Literally have
Imp's
the conversation
alcohol
with-
cabinet.
Anyways, so that's going to be it for this season and tonight's recording. Thank you so much, guys, for literally going out with a bang. This was a very fun episode or 2. I have no idea how I'm going to cut it up, or if I have to.
2 hours.
This one's been a long one, but it's been great way to end the episode or end the series. we are coming back for season 3. It will be a new team that has already been decided with new misadventures. Yeah, we'll go from there. So thank you so much. And that's where we're going to call it tonight.
Hey, thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Before you go, do me a favor and like and comment down below. It really helps us out in the algorithms. Also, before you go, if you have not subscribed to us yet, smash that subscribe button over there. And I probably have another video waiting for you to hit and watch right there. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it again. You guys are awesome. This is the One-Legged GM. Happy hunting.